This is Josh. You can see behind me is the action. I'm walking back. Here's Tampa, the direction I'm going. Really, I'm just kind of like as you can see, I'm really wet. I'm just trying to stay dry now. But basically, it was a good rally. It seems as if the march is actually building momentum as we walk all the way down. I'm assuming to where the convention center is, which is actually across the bridge. It's on an island. Look at all those police. I wonder how much money they pumped in this thing. It's more symbolic than anything, just because really nothing's going to happen. The RNC is going to go on, DNC is going to go on, the election is going to go on. Now whether the economy goes on, now what I'm curious about is you got these marchers over here, and obviously you got all the photographers, videographers, and then they actually have a blockade. Like, it's completely blocked off. I'm not sure if they're going to clear, or if they're saying we have to go like this way. But these guys are pretty patched up with gear. It'll go on for, the 0.01%. I think that amounts to around 6 million people out of the billions on Earth. But if the economy goes bad, basically how that's going to happen, I think anyway, would be, you got the Euro crisis. I think September 12th, Gerald Celente, maybe his name is, had remarked on how if Germany decides to continue bailing out, all the countries, Italy, Spain, Greece, etc., or if they decide not to. Okay, so they've barricaded these people in. They're rallying. People all over the place taking pictures. But they got a blockade. You can't go, that's like the zone, they got some kind of fence. You can't go that way. And like I said, they blocked it off for no reason. I mean, I guess I don't understand the regulations, but there's police all over the place. I think there might be more police than ralliers. I think it was the hurricane that might have deterred people from showing up. It was raining a little bit ago. Now, as far as the dollar is going to collapse. I mean, that's a general consensus, and most of these people, they didn't even talk about it at this rally. The talk of this rally was, there were a lot of Ron Paul supporters, and frankly, Ron Paul's got it right. Private banks, fractional reserve banking is corrupt. It's inherently corrupt, especially, at the very beginning, especially since Woodrow Wilson was in office. But Ron Paul's solutions are absurd. That would be civil unrest. That's the makings of civil unrest. His proposals are extremely Now, I was thinking a little bit before this was going on, if any of these people know what fractional reserve banking is. Because the root of it all, well, it can be argued that the root of all of this corruption derives from banks, obviously, but a bank in specific practice, that would be fractional reserve banking. And I encourage you to check that out and look it up, actually. But basically, I think that the marching is, it's more symbolic. I think it's kind of counterproductive. They drove their cars here. They brought some water bottles. Nothing's going to happen. They're not even letting them get close to the convention. Can't even cross the bridge unless you have some kind of VIP. Anyway, I enjoyed the rally, and what I really didn't understand was why there were so many police.
Wow.
Take a look at this. I'm about to show you all the police. A little more than necessary because everybody has dissipated. Now there's just photographers, a few banner holders, and your fellow men and women. All sorts of good conversation. I think these cops are liking these pictures, actually. Didn't understand was why there were so many police and why, we couldn't even go very far. Like, literally, we only went like 10 blocks. And the convention is on the other side of Tampa. It's a little bit south on an island. And I thought it was ridiculous. There was literally more police, and all their gear, than rally people. Like, what the hell? This is the easiest buck they ever had to make. They could literally probably smoke weed on the job, It's fucking ridiculous. Anyway.